Are we ready? Are we ready to get started today? Welcome for those that are here. Thank you so much for being here. Let me go to the chat and let me do all of the housekeeping things. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's already Wednesday. Those short weeks get to me, they kind of throw me for a loop. But we are here. I might be jingling and jangling a little bit. I'm going to move the bracelets so they're not hitting each other the whole time. Who do we have here? Hello, Misty. How are you? I saw that you got your necklaces. I moved them to your bag somewhere. Perfect. I'm glad. I thought about you and I was like, should I set these aside? I wasn't sure. And let's see, Jenny. Hello, Jenny. We're doing a little roll call here. Let me move that back so I can see a little bit easier. And yeah, I was wondering that too. Thank you for asking, Jenny, what time it is there because like yesterday she said, I'm in Sweden. I got to go to bed. I was like, wait, what time was it? Okay. So, mine right now. Thank you. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. And you're going to probably ask me what it is. And I'm going to tell you, I don't remember. I can check. We can check during the show. I cannot remember. And it's one of those, I had a gemologist actually stop me in one of my little thrift places, my vintage shops. He was like, oh my God, I have to have that. I'm like, oh my God, no. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, did you happen to see my short today? It's I don't know if you got the hidden meaning in it, but I did post a short earlier today. I couldn't help myself. I literally was cleaning jewelry when there was a comment that came through, and I was like, you know what? Let me just address this right now. And so, just a little spoof, a little fun. What is going on in your world, ladies? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Now, since you're here, and let me see, let me double check. Two things. Go over, did you get the link? The link is live. So go ahead and go over there right now if you want to. And if you haven't already, because I haven't looked, let's see where we're at. And if you want to place an order, place an order. Let's double check. Yesterday, okay, that's yesterday. I don't see any yet today. And, or I can show them to you and you can place the order that way. Did you get the thing about this? Do you know about this? Did you see the comments? Have you heard about this? Oh, let me turn on my other camera. Have you heard that apparently there's controversy? It's not controversy. There's a discussion out in amongst the world about my fingernails. Okay. Okay. That was a new one that I hadn't heard yet. So I thought it was funny. I wanted to do a little spoof on. I didn't want to mess up my manicure. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I am getting set up now and I'm kind of clearing the air about something that came up today. There's just been interesting things that have come up in the last few days and all at once, which is just like, what is up with that? And here's the deal. Let me get my camera set up. I am probably one of the most supportive, like, you go girl, like I'm, I would never, ever, ever want to tear somebody down, let alone get in a group of people to do it publicly. Like, I don't understand. And I don't really, it's not, it's not me. It's not my worry. I'm not going to worry about it, but I just don't understand. So, but I'm here to support everyone. And I prefer to support people who are good natured and nice and, you know, um, how does this, there's little goblins that must come in at night and do crazy things in my studio area because that doesn't even make sense. Now, Belle, she might be doing something. Maybe she's hitting the desk. I'm just going to blame it on the dog. So anyway, ladies, no worries. For those that have come to me and told me, the things that are kind of going on out, the conversations that are happening out there, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. It's okay. you know, I won't be so interesting soon. Okay, you can see the whole time. I won't be so interesting in a short time. Anyway, so all right. Now that I got that going, and if you had a chance to look at the listings that are live right now, I'm going to bring up the first one. Here's what I'm going to do. Because there were problems with Shopify today, just beyond my control, I am going to go through the items that I have listed now. I'm going to take a break. Yesterday was a little long to do 4 hours without taking a break. I may even take like an hour in between and come back and maybe do an hour or so. But I have more listings, a lot more listings that I actually want to list, not just show and then invoice you. And I can do them in about an hour or so. But I do need the break anyway, even if it's to do like, little girl potty breaks and stuff like that. So, not little girl, but little potty breaks. So, um, why not Angie? What was Marilyn? Hi, Marilyn. What's up? Why not? Why not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the question, but hello, Marilyn. Welcome in. Um, oh, I'm not. It's the thing that I'm not listening. I'm going to address some of the things that I think that are important enough to address, and also want to have fun with it. So that's why I did the thing. Like, I don't want to mess up my nails. Now, I will own that there was a couple of nail polishes ago. We totally missed the mark. Sandra, my nail girl, and I, we totally missed the mark. It was horrible. If you remember, I took it off like the next day and had a very like nude, so I could get back into her. Probably shouldn't even say that word, right? A very beige flesh tone polish till I could get back in to see her. She's hard to get into, so all that. I went in. This is when I got these done, and we said, you know what? I want to come up with a like my signature. I love pink, and so we're working on it. But the thing is, there's a couple of ways you could look at it, right? They're watching. Okay, so I know that because I see other things that are happening. And also, if it was really fingernails, let's really think about this. If they didn't like me so much because of my fingernails, then they wouldn't like Jason at all, right? There's worse things out there. You can dislike me for all the other reasons. You could just dislike me because you don't like me. I'm okay with that. I don't like everyone, but I'm not going to trash talk and tear anyone down. That's it. So it's just fun world. I'm just doing my world. I am very much staying in my lane, and I love you ladies, and I love the people that reach out to me that I know are watching that just don't want to be, active in the chat. And I'm okay. I really don't mind. I really don't. I just think it's funny. Okay, here we go. Now, if I change my mind and I show you some of the items and I invoice on them, I'll do that. But I just wanted to go ahead and try and get them done the right way. And let's not stress on that. Let's not dwell on it. And how are you today? What is going on in the world out there? What is going on in Sweden? What is the weather like in Sweden right now? Is another thing I was wondering. And let me get some show listings up here. Please feel free. I said, Marilyn, before you jumped on, feel free to go over to your secret link, which is going to probably take you out of here for a minute. If you want to do that, feel free to go over. The link is up. You can go and see what's there. And I'm just trying to check on both. Yeah. You can see what's there. If you want to purchase directly from there, you have your code. Feel free to do that. Or I can just jump in and start going. Let's do that. Regardless, I'm going to jump in and start going. Let me get a drink here real quick. Let's see. I'm going to turn off the mic for just a sec. Nope, not like that. Like this. must stay hydrated. All right. I could tell you some on YouTube whose nails would cake a maggot. I haven't heard that saying in a long time. Oh my gosh. Um, this is Angie. This is my, have you ever heard of tapping? Do you know what tapping is? My soothing. This is my tapping. When I'm thinking and I'm tapping into, do you say it, Angie? Do you go there? That's my tapping. Here's my deal. When I very first started, and I don't know who said it because I was going to go back. No, don't. You don't have to be nice. Don't be nice. I mean, just be you. That's all I ask is for people to be themselves. I have a snarky side to me. I can cuss like a sailor sometimes. I mean, there's so many different. You know, just be yourself is what I really encourage people. So, Marilyn, you do you 100%. What I was going to say, you're Texan, and I've been here since '97, so I kind of, you know. But when I first started doing videos, I got feedback that I look too polished, that I need to dress down a little bit, that I don't need to look so dressed up or something like that. I said, thank you for the input. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for watching, and I'll have a nice day. The alternative, that this is who I am. This is how I show up in the world. I'm not trying to these are literally clothes out of my closet, you know? I'm not trying to do anything other than just, if I'm going to present myself to the world, whether it's here or when I walk out the door, I want to look put together. It makes me feel good. And when I feel good, I'm going to do better for you, I think. That's my theory. But what I don't understand is why some people will do live shows or even videos and they will sit there the whole time and go, oh man, I really should have done my makeup. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I don't have my makeup done. My nails need to be done. Oh God, I look so fat in this today. That's what I don't understand. First of all, don't tear yourself down. Period. Period, period, period. What you're saying to yourself is setting an example for everyone around you. And if you wouldn't say it to your best friend, your daughter, your sister, why would you say it to yourself? That's my first soapbox. The second one is, if you chose to go on a live or do a video and you didn't do your makeup, you don't look the way that you think you should or would feel better, fix it. That's it. Fix it next time. Now, when you come back the next 2 times and you have the same thing, that's when I'm out. Okay. That's where I'm at. Okay. That's where you're getting to know a little bit more about Angie and a little bit more about, I have very, very strong opinions on how we support each other, what we say to ourselves, how we show up in the world. There's just, those are where I get on my soapbox. Um, ah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And truly, truly from the bottom of my heart, I come from a place of, this is me. You guys are seeing, when I'm doing these shows, especially for 4 hours, I can't be anybody but myself. If you ran into me, anywhere, you would totally know that I'm the same person because I can't act like anyone else. And I'm not going to conform to be like anyone else. You found me somehow and you're here, and this is wonderful, and that's all I care about. I don't need to be someone else to get it. But thank you. I will do me. I will do me, and I will do me the best I can. Okay, here we go. What do I want to start with? Um, let's get these done. We have the 2 lapis, and I'm doing it a little bit different on sharing these links. You guys, I'm not going to put in the title and the price and all those things. It gets confusing. All I'm going to put in is the link itself. Okay, so the first one I have, there's 2 of these, they're almost identical. So there's a listing 1 and there's a listing 2. They are essentially identical. I mean, obviously the beads are going to be a little bit different, but I can't tell you that one is better than another. One is better than the other one. So let me get this other camera going. Marilyn says, I dress up to go to Marshall's. It's me. Right? That's just, and maybe what some people would consider dressed up, I consider just dressed. And there's times when I do, I mean, I wouldn't wear my sweats and, there's certain things I wouldn't wear certain places. I wouldn't show up on doing a live in a hoodie, maybe, or I guess I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be me. You be you. If we meet, our paths cross, and we vibe, and we have that thing, and we're like, "Yay, sister!" And I'm here for you. That's who I want in my world. If you're not that person, and you don't like me for my fingernails of any reason, or my voice, or you just don't like me, I get it. We're good. We're good. Jenny, you have dreadlocks? I'm so intrigued. Jenny, you intrigued me so much. So Jenny says, I have dreadlocks and I don't care about people's opinion about my hair. Oh my gosh, I need pictures. It's so funny. I think about this. I'm like, I know one of you sent me pictures and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I've stalked another one of you just because we're Instagram. But I would love pictures. I want to see, it helps me connect as well. So if you feel that you would like to share, email me, my social, all the things. You got the text right there. Did I do it in the right place? Did I hit it? Did I nail it? Let me see, just so I know where I'm pointing. Okay, let's do lapis. Dreadlocks. How long did it take you to get dreadlocks? Yes, like her. We love everyone. I support loving everyone. Okay, and let's do these two. There are two sets of me and my words. I'm reading chat and I'm reading another text that came up. Yeah, I love you guys and having you here. It's just, I don't know, no judgment on anyone. Okay, these are lapis beads. There's 1 and 2. Let's just say that there's 1 and 2. I'm going to open up number 1 as well because I want to have both of these up, and I'll put 2 separate links in case you guys are ready. And let me go down. Let me get to it. All right, got on my soapbox, and here we go. So that was 2. This is 1. Here. Make sure I have 1 of each. There was that one. Okay, I'm going to put the first link in right now. I'll measure them, and I'll do all of the things for you. But 12 years, wow. That's commitment. That is commitment. I know a couple of people who, only men. I don't know women who've grown dreadlocks, but men who have. And it is see, I'm on the wrong side. I need to move my camera. Hold on. There we go. I'm used to having my place where I'm going to, let's see, what's going on? Just a little bit off. I know what it is. Hold on. I know what I didn't do. I was talking and I did not take care of business properly. So that camera is, I need to, video settings. Aha. Now I can survive. Now I will do better. Let me get it straight. All right. I think we're going to be good now. Ah, look, it's going the right way. I don't know if you guys know how the camera sets up. I have to, when I'm looking, there's certain things like I need to know I'm coming in from this direction, and I was backwards. Okay, here we go. These are 2 beautiful, by the way, absolutely stunning strands of lapis lazuli, and they are, welcome in. For those that haven't met me before, my name is Angie, and you've landed on Reserved Grace. I am really just getting started. I've been on my soapbox doing housekeeping this morning or this beginning of the show, and we are now going. These are two beautiful lapis lazuli strands. I have them listed. So the way that the show works, for those that don't know, when I have a listing that I do in the show, I always introduce it at a lower price. It'll be a sale price. And then when the show's over, I convert it over to the regular price. So just so you know, and everything you check out here through Shopify. So for this, in this case, this would be the first item, which is the first lapis lazuli necklace, beaded necklace, which is, I just posted or pasted the link in the chat again. And it should be super simple. Checkout is super simple. Let me tell you about one, and whoever, if you decide that you want to purchase, you can pick which one you want first. Maybe you can see that their one has a little more color. Here's what I can tell you. The only difference I can tell you in these two, other than they're fabulous, they are so, oh, these are fabulous. Because, okay, I can sit here and play with them forever. This is where, so these are over the head. They slip over the head. They do not have any closure. They don't have any, closure. They don't have any, yeah, they don't close. They slip over. And that would be the only difference. This one has a little bit more, let me show you, can just see it in the, maybe if I do it that way, you can see. It has a natural bend in it where it's put together, fused together. Where this one is, can't even find it. So I would say that this one, I don't know, where is it? This one in my hand right now has a much better finish than this one did. But still both absolutely beautiful. Now they are 50, they would be, okay, and 55 was already low, but 55, and I have them for 45 today. So if you are interested, you pop on over to, let me get rid of something here. Pop on over to, in the link that I have in the chat, that'll take you directly to my Shopify. And once you're at Reserved Grace Shopify, you can check out immediately right there. Everything is free shipping, and I bundle at the end of the week. So I usually do shows Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then I do invoicing and get everything buttoned up and, all the things, extra things that need to be taken care of on Friday, Saturday morning, and then I ship. Generally, as a rule, I ship on Saturday. That's where I'm ending up. So this week I'm doing shows through Friday. So I'm going to do my best to get everything still shipped out on Saturday. I'm trying to make it work for you guys. Okay, I'm going to show these one more time. Now, lapis, as I was cleaning jewelry today, I listen to YouTube videos constantly. And although I know some of the things about the different, pieces, this I didn't really realize about lapis. So I'm just going to tell you. It is, here's my little notes. So what is lapis lazuli? That would be pop-ups coming up. Okay, here. Okay, so it is believed to be, where is it? Because it is not what most people think it is. It's not what I thought it is either. Okay. Who knows? In the chat, put in the chat if you know about lapis lazuli. Color is spectacular. If I can get closer to, you can see the flecks, the color variation. And I'm going to go to the other screen. I'm going to let you see this one up close. I'll try and keep these in camera the best I can as I read about this, but let me give you a little, there we go. So you can see, like, look at that right there. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it just, you see this. Okay. So take a look at these. I'll kind of move them around a little bit without trying to drop them. Okay. So I'm going to kind of like tight on my pinky there. But let me go ahead and give you some information about lapis. So, did I do it? Okay, I just want to make sure I went to my little screen. Okay, so what is lapis lazuli? Okay, there's not my notes. That's crazy. All right. There's a lot. What is lapis lazuli? I finally found it. It is a metamorphic rock composed mainly of lazurite and other minerals like calcite and pyrite. Usually flecked with golden or white inclusions, it is known for its deep blue color. Since ancient times, this exquisite gemstone has been prized for its beauty and spiritual attributes. Lapis lazuli carries profound symbolic meaning. It is often associated with wisdom, truth, and enlightenment. It has long been revered as a royal stone denoting strength and entitlement. Oh, never mind, that would be enlightenment. It is thought to improve inner vision, self awareness, and communication. I need to sleep, bathe, wear this all the time. Okay, lapis lazuli's healing properties and benefits. The feelings of emotional healing. Lapis lazuli stimulates the mind and encourages clarity of thought. Again, very much should wear all the time. It aids in expressing oneself and enhance communication skills. It improves and promotes emotional healing, alleviating stress, anxiety, and depression. It encourages self acceptance and helps overcome emotional blockages. All right, those are the main things. There's a lot more. I might just revisit those in a little bit. Um, it does. There you go. I like it. So I love when people play well with others. Cosmic says, I know that best come from Afghanistan and or that part of the world. Okay, it is it Afghanistan? Is it? I think it is. Where? Okay, I can tell you. I'm trying to rack my brain and let's see. Let's see. Origin and history. Da, 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 da. So lapis lazuli has a rich history that dates back thousands of years. The stone was highly valued in ancient civilizations, including Egypt, Mesopotamia, and Greece. Let me see. Let me keep going. Where is it? Where does it? History, meaning. We just did most of that. Okay, this is not the original source that I had, but where? Let me find one that's a little less crazy. Where does it come from? Let's see. Afghanistan, particularly the Badakhshan, in a mine, the Sarisang mine in the in a valley. It is known as the oldest known commercial source, and it still produces top quality material. Lapis lazuli can also be found in Russia, Chile, Pakistan, Canada, and the United States. Did not know that. All right, there is, and Jenny, I mean Marilyn, I agree with you. It's blue. So what do I know about lapis? It's blue. It's gorgeous, and yeah, I'm going to put one of these on so you can see. Now let me see. When I set that down, okay, I'm sorry, but when I set it down, I saw a color variation. So I'm always about like, let's be clear. I want to make sure that we have apples to apples, and it's the right. No, it's just the way the light hit it for a second. So yeah, I'm going to put one on just so you get an idea. And I'm still on the hunt for a couple of things. So if you're out and about looking, I need in the video I did on the Lone Star Antiques, I did a little blurb in there about needing a candle snuffer that drops down and articulates. And I need this Chico's chain. I need one of these Chico's or several of these Chico's chains. Okay, I can tell you the millimeter on them, but I need several of these because I have several pendants that you guys need them, and I want to get them out. See how this is perfect for where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That barrel, like, it's just perfect. So there's that one. Okay, putting this on. I have, just so you get an idea on length. And what it measures as is 24 inches. Oh, it feels so good, you guys. Oh, you know the cold? So when you put something on this, you know, we pick it up when you're out looking around and you're out feeling stuff. If you're looking to buy and pick up a gemstones, you know when it's cold, makes a difference. You know that it's the real thing. Okay, those are, the link is there in the chat. I'm going to put it one more time and then we're going to move on. So this is going to be for number 1. If it goes, I can put the link for number 2. I know the chain. I know it's oh, so this is the one. Like I said, this is from Chico's, and I was surprised. I wear it all the time. I mean, it's my go-to for everything. So that one, and the millimeter on this, because I've also been looking at other sources to try and find something comparable. While I'm doing this, I'll just go ahead and get this. So zero that out. We're in millimeters. All right. I need, so this is a 4.4. Let me go to the widest where it's so 5, about a 5 millimeter. Yeah, 5 millimeters is what I need. And let me double check. Oops, wrong way. Let me double check this way too. So if you use this way, well, it's not, it's 2. So the opening for this, the barrel on this one is 7.5. I'd say about 7 just to be safe. So, and that's 5. It gives it a little bit extra room to move. That's how you tell. That's how you figure it out. Okay, we are moving on. Let me put this back on. I don't think well, I might try a couple other things. I'll set this aside for now. Okay, these are going to go. Set them aside. Lapis is one of my favorites. But I told you that I collect cobalt blue, so it kind of goes with my obsession. All right, let me see. Next, okay, I'm through eyelash. Let's see. Next one I want to do is, we're going to do this Carol Duplays. And there's a link for this. So this is, camera. I want to see this direction. There we go. And let me tell you about this one real quick. All the beads straight there. All right. This is vintage Carol Duplays beaded statement necklace in sterling silver and Pau abalone pendant. This is okay. Elevate your jewelry collection with this exquisite show listing only vintage Carol Duplays beaded statement necklace featuring a stunning sterling silver Pau adorned pendant that captures the eye with its iridescent blue hues, crafted with meticulous attention and detail. The centerpiece is a genuine 3.25-inch. This is not. That is not it. This is not it. Okay, nope, never mind. It is designed by renowned designer Carol Duplays, celebrating her intricate beadwork and bold statement pieces. Okay, so this is, it combined 2 different ones. There's another one. This is not the one. Made with genuine. So this is made with lapis and turquoise and a couple of others. So I'm going to check them here real quick. This one is $48 today, normally $55. Let me put this in here. That is a That is a great deal. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm just going to tell you, like, I'm trying to give the best deals I can with within, here's another thing. Angie soapbox moment while I get Presidium going. There's a thing called comps. I talk about it all the time. The comps. Who's familiar when I say the comps on something? The comparables is basically what I'm saying. Are you familiar with the concept of comparables? It's kind of like, for those that may not know, because I know that there's people from all kinds of backgrounds and interests, and we speak a certain language, and some, like a nurse talks a certain language or whatever. Real estate, when your neighbor sells their house for, I don't know, $50,000 below market, because mine did, it's not a good thing. Because when you go to list your house, if you were to list your house, they look at, well, what are the houses selling around in your area? Now you got this outlier that's like, well, your neighbor's house was 50,000 less. We can offer you less. Okay. Same things happen with jewelry. So what happens with jewelry shows and things like what I'm doing, honestly, is we buy low, we sell a little bit higher. Some people sell a little bit higher and they sell a lot of things, so they make it up in volume. Then there's others who, sell very high. They don't do shows. It's a very different model. But what happens when things are sold really low over time, they lose the value, not only for the value for a seller, but you as the buyer. So if you're going to buy, like, I don't know, this George Jensen bracelet, and somebody puts it on a show to sell it for $100, let's just be, $100. Now that bracelet you bought, you got a great deal on it. But if forever in the world of ever now with internet, this bracelet just lost value. And when somebody goes to do not just this physical bracelet, but the rest of them that come after that. So if somebody goes and looks and says, well, why is somebody asking $1,200 for like this, the George Jensen brooch, when somebody sold it for $100? I'm just throwing that out there for food for thought, because yes, it's great to get things at a really deep discount. I understand that. And I'm not saying don't do that or don't take the offer, but I really wish sellers would look at the bigger picture sometimes. Soapbox number 2. Okay. 2 or 3. Who's keeping track? Can somebody keep track for me? Sorry. Let's check here. I wanted to check on, okay, so this one, this is Lapis. I can stretch it over here. Somebody's texting me. They might be watching and telling me I need to stop. Okay, I'm not. I'm just being honest, because I see things go for way too low. And not that I think that you should get, but never. I've always said it's a win-win. Remember, I've said it's a win-win for both of us. If it's good for both of us and it helps the market, okay, these are all coming. I was curious about these. Okay, these are stone too. I wasn't sure. That could look like almost like ceramic. And I just wanted to make sure. I hadn't checked that. I went with, what do you think? Let's see what this is. Duplace is more, yeah, that's more organic, like almost like clay. Okay, so there's this one. Let me show you this on. And for those that aren't familiar, I really don't get on my soapbox often. I just had a couple of things over the last few days that just kind of set me in a different space. Okay. Yeah. You see it. I'm sure you see it happen, Jenny. Okay, so this is the Carol Duplace. This is vintage. This is sterling silver. This is lapis lazuli. I think turquoise. It could be halite. It tests, though, more like turquoise. And yeah. Trust me, if somebody's selling something really low, I am not about to say, well, you shouldn't buy from them because they're selling low. No, you're getting a great deal. I was afraid of this for me, my head, my brain of going backwards. How I did it. There's your maker's mark right in there. And there we go. This is a beautiful, beautiful necklace. And a little unexpected, I think, from the, I'm going to show you something really quick because, but anyway, if you get a good deal, let's set that for a second. I want to show you what I'm used to for Duplace. I can't see it, you guys. I got one. Okay. All right. Back in my little vault. Okay. There's that one. Now this is also Duplace. Oh, wrong camera. Let's do the right one. So, isn't that interesting? I mean, usually, isn't that crazy? I think that's yeah. But isn't this fun? Not sure how to wear it, or let's see here. Okay, so here it goes this way. It also has the same clasp. Got a little fuzz on it, probably from a cleaning brush or something. But anyway, so you can't see because I don't have that camera on. Okay. All right. There we go. So there's the clasp on this. That's very Duplace. But how does this work? How would you, let's see. Just wear it. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, guys. Oh, actually, look how cute that is. Never tried that on. Okay, I'm taking a sidebar here. That is not lapis. It's not sterling silver. But that's cute. Wow, that's a statement. That is quite a statement. Okay, I just had a little sidebar there. So this is going to come up soon, though. I think that is just too fun. I know somebody out there is going to love that. Love it. Okay, so this is Duplace. I'm going to set this one aside, and we're going to go to the next. All right. This will be live after the show. I made everything live last night, probably around, I don't know, 10 o'clock or so, meaning it went back to the regular sales price, not the show special. Okay. Now I have a couple of pieces. These are going to be, so I did some high-end pieces here. I went in big. Okay, let's do this one. I keep showing this one. I haven't moved it yet. Let's talk about it. Now it's going to be, I want to make sure I have my notes here on this one. All right. Let me get the listing for you. I appreciate you guys being here, by the way. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, being here, all of your encouragement, all of your kind words, and just being here. I appreciate it. Well, of course, I appreciate all of the trust you put in me and your orders. And I mean, seriously, because you don't know me from anyone. At least you didn't in the beginning. Now that I've been on, I don't know, I forgot how many weeks have I. Oh, that was the second thing I had to remember. Members, you're reaching you're reaching. I'll use my knuckle. You are about to hit your 1 month as a member. That means you get a new badge. Oh, thank you. What is it? Thank you, Cosmic, for. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Yes, please like. I would appreciate it. I have little cheats that I have not used. Where is it? Anyway, little things to put in the chat, and I just haven't done that today. Remember to like the show. And what are the triangles made out of? The whole thing is, I'm going to say lucite, plastic. It is lucite. Yeah. And then this is also lucite. Oh, Bex, I love you so much. Your hair looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. It just brightens me up, right? Not hiding behind the hair. I have a trick for you. Okay. What? Oh, it's not going to do it now. I take my ponytail. I'm such a, okay, you guys. Here we go. Because I need more height because my face is already not long enough. Just kidding. It really is, and I shouldn't do this. But I like having a little bit more of ponytail showing here. So I put that right under the ponytail holder, so it just keeps it up a little bit more. There's my tip. That's what I do. All right. Thank you, Bex. How are you? How are the girls? It's good to see you here. For my dear friends, I know you've seen Bex in the chat before, but please welcome her. She is my very first, I think, if not, I still think she's my very first customer to buy from me when I did my first lives on that Posh platform. And I love her dearly. And she's purchased a couple of things of my photography, and she's just love her. Love her, love her, love her, love her. How are you in your world? How's the house? How's all the things? Okay, this one, you guys, is, let's pull this up. Oh, look, there's more there. Huh. Okay. Let me go back up to this. Okay. No, it's not there. Let me double check. Is it not? Let me go back down. It doesn't look like it made it into the listings. Let me double check because I can add it. Nope, it's not there. It needs to go there. Okay, let me make this one live. This is one of the ones that I was trying to get the drafts to work. It didn't work. Oh, I love that. I do wonder how people find me. So Jenny said, I used to watch Hudson Vintage and your channel popped up as a suggestion on YouTube. I think YouTube knows, that's how I found your channel. I love it. I love that. And okay, let me find, this one needs to be, when Shopify was just doing the spinning, the spinning wheel of doom, it wasn't participating. I thought I went through and made everything once it came up, but apparently not all of them. So let me find this. Yeah, yep, there it is. Still a draft. Let's not make that a draft. Let's make that active and save. I think this is one of the best, I'm just going to say value. Now I need to make sure that it's free shipping. My second show. Okay, let me see. I'm doing this. Where am I doing this? Where am I doing it? That? No. 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 Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Shipping and add. Oh, it's there. Oh, I guess I had added it, but it was still in a draft form. It's there. Let's just move on now. Refresh this. Let me look at the chat in just 1 second. There we go. All right. This one is going into, I'll go ahead. Yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. And there's the link. Okay, so it's live. You can see basically what I'm going to read to you now. This is a 1950s Los Ballesteros Taxco Sterling Leaf Clamper bracelet. And I'll give you the full view here. And the standouts on this is true vintage treasure that adds sophisticated touch to any jewelry collection, crafted in the 1950s by renowned Mexican silversmiths Los Ballesteros. This bracelet exemplifies exceptional artistry and cultural heritage from Taxco, Mexico. It features an intricate leaf design showcasing delicate craftsmanship and natural beauty. It is made from high quality sterling silver, elegant leaf motif, clamper style bracelet, and collectible and rare. And so I have this. So this suggested retail comps suggested on this one is $331. I have it for $305 today. And let me see if there was anything else in my notes I had on this. Now, I remember when I first was reading about this and the way you can read the maker's mark on this one. So apparently, the silversmiths, the Los Ballesteros, kind of franchised out their operation to all of the different or many of the different touristy spots. So, I'm not sure which ones those were, but then it was trained silversmiths that had a different stamp. And so this is this is an original. So from the home office, I guess you would say, from the original, and not one of the outlier touristy trade spots. Anyway, so this is really, really beautiful. And I told everyone this yesterday. I'm going to remind everyone today that I do have discount coupons, discount codes all over. They're all over the place. You're more than welcome to use the coupons, or as a member, you have your discount. I said that you could use during the show today. That is going to greatly, this is how you get an item. This is what I was talking about with comps. This is how you get an item like this at a much better price, but it doesn't diminish the comparable price of this. So the comps out there, it'll still show it sold for, say, $305, but what you have ultimately paid, that doesn't show up. That's how I look at doing business. I want to give you the great deals. I give you lots of opportunities. I even give you the one that's on the website that if you share the website with somebody, you get $10, they get $10. I try all the things. I want it to be fun and fair for you. Okay, I know that this is an investment and it's not for everyone, but I certainly have to show it because you never know when that one person is going to be watching and maybe they've been looking at it over time, somewhere else. And they're like, oh, today is the day. So this is going to go down over here for right now. And it'll be $305 until later today. And then I'm going to move it back up to, what did I say it was? No, bear with me a sec because I don't remember. $331. All right. All right, we're going to move on. Should I wear it? Should I wear it? If I take that off, I can wear it. Yeah, if I take that off. But I don't know. It might get cumbersome for me. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to set it right here. See, I would love to have everything out here, but the way my camera system setup is, it's going to distract from the other things. So we're going to move on. We'll see how it does. Let's see. Well, I guess we can talk about this one while I'm here. The funny thing about this, I've had this for a while, a long while. I didn't know how important this piece is. Just didn't know until very recently. And then I was like, oh, that's not why I'm selling it all of a sudden. I am downsizing, and the things that I don't wear that are set aside, that's why. It's not all of a sudden like, oh, I'm going to wear it now because, you know what I mean? Oh, now I know that it's George Jensen. I'm going to wear it. No, I would love for someone in the world, especially maybe a collector or someone who's wanted to purchase a piece in the past and maybe hasn't been able to, hasn't done it. This might be the opportunity. Okay, fingerprints. Got to get the fingerprints off. Okay, how are you doing out there? Let's do this. Let me go here and let me tell you about it. I guess I can go ahead and get your link for you. Let's do the link And the information on this one. All right. Okay, that is for the George Jensen, not to be confused with George Jetson. This is the George Jensen Art Deco cuff, bracelet in sterling silver, a timeless piece that embodies sophistication and vintage charm. This is an authentic. Is it in my listing still? I use AI to update my listings just to make sure I got everything, and sometimes they move things out. This is an original from George Jensen. It has no. That's the brooch. The brooch is the one. Okay. This is authentic George Jensen design, celebrated for combining artistry and beauty with functional design. Silver, sterling silver composition, durable, hypoallergenic, and polished to a radiant shine. And by the way, speaking of polish and cleaning and things like that, two places I went to make sure that I'm cleaning silver properly is James Avery and George Jensen. I want to make sure I'm not degrading the quality of any kind of what if they seal it or if they put something on. I just want to make sure I'm not destroying the piece. This is Art Deco style, featuring vintage-inspired geometric motif that remains timeless and stylish. And it's adjustable, ensures comfort, and it has the old markings. So adds authenticity and collectible value for the bracelet. But if this is number 88 in design, is this the 88th? Is that how George Jensen did his works? I don't know, but it's cool. And it does not look like it's from that old. Okay, there we go. There's that one. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the brooch. You guys, I showed this to you as a tease briefly before, but I'm going to bring it up again. And this is the one I said I paid up for. That I probably paid more on this one than I definitely paid more than I normally or usually pay for something, even as a collector's piece, because I'd already realized what I had here, and I was like, oh, I just need to add a couple more pieces. And so that's where this one came into my world. This is, let me catch up in the chat, in the 40s and 50s. Yeah, if I'm looking at, it can't be any older than 44. That's what I understand for what I read before is that those are his maker's marks. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I understand. So 30s, 40s, nothing big, not a big deal. Okay, why am I holding this? What am I doing? I'm going to go to the listing for this one. This is, if you thought the bracelet was a big deal, holy mackerel on this one. Okay, now it looks a lot darker in the photos because I did it with a black background, but this is a deal. It is really a deal. I'm going to put this in here. This is the listing for this brooch. And I'll tell you what I know about it. This is number one, brooch 171. And let's see. See if there's anything in here I couldn't tell you that was, no. This brooch, so model number 171, this brooch guarantees authenticity and superior craftsmanship. It is 4.9 centimeters in width and 3.3 in height. Let's see. Signature signed, minimal signs of wear, all the things. So there's really not a lot more to tell you on that one. Oscar. Who? Oscar. Which one? This one or this one? I think I saw that somewhere. This one, the brooch. I'm going to see. It's probably Let me see. Let me see. See, I don't know anything about George Jensen. That's why when I said I got that, I'm not sure where I got this bracelet. I'm not sure where the bracelet came into my life. So um, let's go up here. I'm curious. And let's bring this in. Okay. You probably already got it in the chat. I can't see. And so I see one listing here. That's the same one? Nope, not the same one. There's one here. Oh, I don't know what that's pricing it. That's not US. Okay, let me look at this. Let's do that one. All right, here we go. So, okay, this is the one that says George Jensen brooch with silver balls, number 171, sterling silver, very rare. Let me go to this camera for you. You don't need to see me while I'm reading this. Very rare, made in Denmark. Designer George Jensen himself. The brooch is used, but is in excellent condition for that. So there we go. Talking about. Okay, stamped with George Jensen, oval dotted Denmark. So oval. Okay, let me go back to the maker's mark. Let me look real quick. Oval dotted. Let's look. Okay, so it says in the listing. Let me share. So it says it's the oval dotted maker's mark. Let me look. Let me look. I keep getting them. Okay, it is that. There's with the name top and bottom. So 1925 to 1932. 1925 to 1932 on this one, based on the maker's mark on this one. So this one, although it's 171, this one is 88. They're not in sequential order. They could be in sequential order by whatever product, if it's a brooch or a pin. But anyway, so this one is, I don't know if you saw on the listing, what I did is I met in the middle of looking at what other sellers have this for. They're collectors. They know more than me. And so I saw a listing for somewhere around $14.39, and I saw one for $12.92, I think. So I have it on sale today for $1,200. It will go on to Reserved Grace, not at the highest one. I'll find somewhere in between, just so you know. But it will be for sale on Reserved Grace today. And it is very rare. I couldn't find, So this one is, and I'll put the information from the maker's mark that I found too, what this era for this maker's mark is, and also for this one. And so there's that, you guys. That was a lot for just, for those that are like hanging out in the background. There you go. A little bit of George Jensen information there. Now I'm going to show you something that's, where is it? We have a little bit. Okay. Here's why I wanted to, this is why I need more of those chains that I was looking at. Now, actually, you could go bigger on this one, but I don't know why you would want to go bigger. So, I mean, it would be massive big if you do bigger on this one. So, there's this one. I will sit here for a second, let it settle in, and I'm going to get the listing for you on this one. This is, where are we? I have to double check that they all went through. Okay, yeah. This is Desert Rose Trading Company. And there's a link for this one. I'm going to put it in the chat. Link is in the chat right now for the listing. So this is here. This doesn't come, okay, by the way, let me take that off so I don't confuse anyone, because I cannot let that chain go yet until I get more to replace it. But I'll put this right here for you so you can see. You can see the actual construction of it when I get it in the right light. So it is mosaic. This is Lapis Lazuli Mosaic Pendant by Desert Rose Trading Company. And by the way, I can read all the stuff to you. It's all the, sterling silver and the way it's constructed with flecks of pyrite. And because of the natural hues of the lapis lazuli, you have the flecks of pyrite, and that gives you the eye-catching sparkle. Okay, I could only find one of these listed, by the way. And when I went to click on it to open the listing, it wasn't this listing. It wasn't for this. So I couldn't find this anywhere. So the price that I made up in my head for you guys is, I found similar, a little bit smaller, but similar for $150. And so this one is $125 today. So it is truly very rare. Unless you guys, if you find one, let me know. I will definitely look at the comps. I'm all about it, but I tried to be as fair as possible. And it is a beautiful piece. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to put it on with this chain, and you can see, get an idea. It's really, really pretty. Look at that. Okay. It is gorgeous. Like I said, I couldn't find a listing. I found a picture on eBay, and then when I went to clicked on eBay to go in to look at it, it was, it was a bait and switch. It wasn't that one. So I looked around for ones that I could find that were similar. I found smaller, not as much depth. This has a lot of depth to it, and I'll show you the sides in just a second. And so I kind of went with what I think it could be. And if I'm wrong, you guys let me know. If you want to make me an offer, you feel like something else is more fair, remember you have coupons to use. Please feel free to let me know. I'm always that way with everything, by the way. I am. If you find something and you're like, wow, you're way off, that is craziness. I'm not way off because I'm crazy, but not on purpose. Okay, just so you can see the depth here, the bracelet. What about the bracelet, Jenny? That is excellent. The price on the bracelet's excellent. See the flex? See the sparkle? So you get all the different colors that are showing up in there. That's really pretty. Very, very clean. And that is just me using my little, cloth. It's not a polish. If it was polished, if you cared about the back and you were really wanting it, you can polish it up a little bit more. But I didn't feel like that was necessary. So there's that. I think it's really, really pretty. And we're going to set that there for a sec. I'm going to show you the next item. This is also one that could use, maybe not quite this size, but we're going to do this one here. Let me see. I'm showing you pendants with chains that I can't offer you. But, man, now my fingers are black. Okay. Happens every show, doesn't it? I feel like every show I'm getting into stuff. Okay, let me show you this one. Show you here first on the top. And I'll put the listing in for this. This is cute. This is striking. This is so pretty. And I think probably for what I have listed right now, probably the most affordable, I would think. I should know, right? But no, I think that here's this one. Jenny, what did you mean that is excellent? Excellent price. Excellent. It's excellent because it's gorgeous. I'm just curious. Okay, I'm gonna set that here. We'll just put that there. Let them fall. Let them do that. That can protect that. Okay, this is abalone. And there's your back. It is sterling silver. And this one is no price. Where's my price? It's sold out. Wait, this sold out? When did this sell? Who bought this? Who bought it? Okay. Wrong links. You got the wrong link. This is not the right link. I can't, it doesn't show there. I took it directly from, let me make sure. Let me make sure. Did somebody buy it and I just didn't know? Let me go over to orders. And well, certainly, yes. Congratulations on that. What was wrong links though? I'm curious. What did I do wrong? Wrong links. All right. Congratulations on this one, Jenny. Yeah, it did. Jenny bought it. I went to go. I don't know when she bought it. When did you buy that? Why don't I get my ding anymore? I need my ding. That way I know what's going on. Oh, she bought it like a half hour ago. Didn't even know. Okay, let me put it in your bag for you. I love it. So good. Okay, it is going into your bag. Thank you, Jenny. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I wish I had a chain for you for that one. Hopefully you have one. I'm sure you do. This one isn't. This one is not. I'm sorry. This one. This bail on this one is not too big, so you should be able to wear something. Yep, I know it's sold. I didn't even realize that. I'm talking about it. This is what I did the other day too, and I need to check. Okay, that's why I can see where. Yep, it sold out. Congratulations on that one. Thank you. It is pretty. It's so pretty. I love that. I love it. Okay. Next, let's see what else is not sold out. Let's go, and I'm going to look at. We have the abalone bracelet. Let's look at this real quick. And I will look at, hello everyone. My name is Angie. If we haven't met before, welcome in. Thank you so much. We have been talking about George Jensen pieces and doing lots of research, and also a few of the pieces. This is not George Jensen, these two here. So doing research to figure out when these were made and, just a little bit more information. So these two pieces are available today. And then also this amazing clamper. If we have not met before, welcome. It's a good one. So there's that. Hi. I am going through today is sterling silver and lapis. So this is the first round. I have more coming up in a little bit. These are the first ones. How the show works if we have not met before. If we haven't met before, please say hi in the chat. We'd love to get to know you. And how this works, I am going to put a link for, let's see if this one is not sold out. The abalone that I was just about to do, the abalone bracelet. It is not sold out. So here, I'll put this in the chat. If you're wondering how does something sell out that I'm showing here, because channel members get early shopping privileges, and they get the links and they can go in and they can make a purchase before the show even starts. And so that one was purchased and I didn't even know it. And congratulations. And I love that you guys members have exclusive privileges like having an extra discount and expedited shipping. So let me tell you about this one. Let me get out of the picture here, give you a little bit more to see. I'm going to get where I can see good light on this one, and I will tell you about it. So this is Miguel Garcia Taxco Mexican Sterling Silver Abalone Wide Link Bracelet. And that's really, I'm going to tell you about this one because it didn't get much more into the listing on that one. But let me show you. There is a safety chain for this one. Link's right over here. And it is 7 inches. I think if I didn't say that already, I believe it's 7. I will definitely check again. Here is your safety class or your safety chain over here. I don't know about you, but every time I see a piece of jewelry that has a safety chain on it, I'm like, ooh, I know that's good. I know that's a good one. Okay, so sterling silver, and we're going to slide it right in there. I won't do the safety clasp on it right now, but look at how beautiful that is. Just look at, I love how it's just, okay, now it dings. Now it dings. Let me see. What do we sell? Oh, it's sold out. All right, this one is gone. So I am taking it down. I am moving it away. Let's see what we got here. All right, congratulations. Let me see. It's not hitting my thing yet. Here we go. Thank you so much, Marilyn. I appreciate it. I hope you love it. So I'm going to put this into Marilyn's bag. If you haven't seen how I do this, so it just is how simple it is. I put a link into the chat. You can click on the link that's right. The chat for me is right. How do I do it? It's right there somewhere. I don't know. Click on the link in the chat. It takes you directly to Shopify. And so you don't have to wait for invoices. You don't have to wait for anything like that. And then you get to check out immediately. Because I do free shipping for shows, it's going into Marilyn, it's going into your bag. Free shipping on shows, you check out immediately. And then at the end of the week, after all my shows are over for the week, I can put everything together and I ship. It's very simple. Very, very, very simple. Would you ladies agree? Congratulations on that piece. That's a good one, Marilyn. You guys did great. Okay, now I have one last piece I haven't shown you yet, and I'll put the lapis up here as well. Okay, so that is the Los Ballesteros clamper bracelet. This is Desert Rose Trading Company. That is lapis mosaic. There you can see it. You can see how it's hand made, hand applied, constructed with lapis. It is gorgeous. It's so pretty. And it would go with everything. Then we have the George Jensen brooch. This is around, we think this is around up to from in the 30s, the 1930s, this one was made. Then the George Jensen cuff bracelet, Art Deco style cuff bracelet, or Art Deco, around the 40s, around 1944, that would have been the latest that was made. And then we're going to do the hand. Okay, not much information on this one either because I'm not sure, there's not a lot of information on it, but it's super cool. So I was not about to leave this out of the sterling silver lineup for today. Let's go to the listing for this one. And it is not sold out yet. All right, let me get the link for you. I'll go ahead and put it in the chat right away. I have a sterling omega that works for most pennants. Oh, good. Good. That's why I usually use the same chains for the same, but good. I'm glad. Okay, let me tell you about this one. Now, what AI told me when I was doing research on this is it looks antique based on the construction, and I believe it. So there's not a lot of information on it. It could have been artisan made, but because of the metal and the stamping that's on here, it does look to be antique. And so let me see what the listing changed what I wrote. Let's see. It's expertly crafted in lustrous silver that is so intricate etching pattern and beautifully captures the timeless symbolism of the Hamsa, also known as the Hand of Fatima. Recognized across various cultures as a powerful emblem of protection and good fortune, this brooch is more than just an adornment, it's a meaningful talisman. The detailed design includes detailed circles on the fingers, a striking semicircle motif on the palm, and elegant wave-like lines at the base, adding depth and character. Whether pinned to a jacket, scarf, or handbag, this brooch effortlessly combines style and cultural significance. Okay, so this one is a very simple one that's like, it's a sleeper. How's that? Can I put it that way? It's a sleeper. It is culturally significant. It is old. There's your clasp on this. And important. Handmade. Somebody made this with a lot of love and all the intentions that go with the meaning behind it. So I think this is just beautiful. I love that it's so unique. This one is 75 is around what I figured out with looking at some other ideas, but today it's 45. So 45 today. Let me let you see the size just for a little comparison here. That would be the size. Hey, that's what I feel like. There's my screenshot, right? This is what I should do for the thumbnail. Oh, wrong camera. I should do this for the like. Hey, but I love it. I do have another hamster that's here. I might have moved it in the back. It's going to come up in a minute. So if this is something you like, I have more versions, like other, pieces. I don't know if you can see the stamping in this, but it is gorgeous. That one I'm going to set right there. And here we go. All right. Now let's see. Look at that. What time is it? Oh, 39. I was 59. I'm like, wow. Okay. Are there any other pieces? Do you want to see what's coming up for, I'm going to take my little break from, probably going to take probably an hour. Honestly, I'm going to take an hour, but do you want to see the listings that I'm going to add? The reason I'm taking a break, I'm normally in my show at 5. And there was an issue with getting the listings done with Shopify today. So I just said, I'm going to get listed what I can and not stress it. I can show you what's coming up. I could also move these. Oh, here's also for anyone who's tuning in that may not have seen these already. I did the Carol Duplays, the vintage Carol Duplays necklace with lapis and various other beads. The only beads that didn't come up as being stone are these right here. They're more of they're porous. I'm not sure what they are. But that is tested to be some vintage vintage Duplays. And then 2 beautiful strands of lapis. I'm selling these individually, but they're virtually identical. There's really no difference in the two. There's 2 listings, and they're interchangeable. Okay, so if you purchased one, you get to have the first pick if you had a choice. But there we go on this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And weight. There's a lot of weight to these. These are heavy. Sneak peek. Okay, here's the sneak peek. The best way I can do it, because there's some of it. Okay, first of all, let's do a test. Let's do the test. Do you know what this is? Did this not go in today? I'm not sure why this didn't go into today. I was working on it. I'm not sure. There was a loss of data. I can tell you that. So I don't know what I need to add back in, but let me go here. I can tell you. I did not know what this is until just a little bit ago. Earlier. I've had it, but I didn't know. Okay. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully I've got it in the right spot still. I saw something come up on the chat. I can see out the corner of my eye. It is a druzy, so I've been just calling it a druzy. Let's see if you can see it with it. Yeah, look, it's working. Okay. This is Druzy. It is, I hope I say this right. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm not sure how to say it, but Uvarite. Uvarovite garnet. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so I can't pronounce it, but here's what I found out about it. Craziness. It's the rare. Okay, remember I was talking about garnets yesterday? Do you remember that? And then one of them I didn't mention. I couldn't tell you the name. Guess what? This is it. This is it. I had no idea. I had this set aside because of today's Sterling Silver Day. And so I was like, Sterling Silver, it's part of Unearthed, my theme or my collection of Unearthed. I hadn't listed it yet. Let's go ahead and add this. Okay, well, here's what I can tell you. Yeah, it is super cool. Let's go back. I think I just closed it in my talking, but here we go. I can tell you. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Here's the mineral mine information, and this is like the technical. My arm is getting sore. Okay. It is the name given to the uvarite. It's kind of like a there's some things I can't say. It's the name given to the green calcium chromium garnet end member. The name has frequently been misused in the past to refer to other green or chromium bearing garnets. So this one is very rare, and it is a deep green garnet gemstone beloved by collectors. While you think of garnet images as radiant red gems, probably come to mind, but there are lots of garnets. Okay, so anyway, it is the rarest of the garnets for precious stones. Precious stones. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so do I have any goldstone? I have a yes. The answer is yes. The short answer is yes. I do. Do you want me to bring some back when I come back? It's too late for you. I can bring it back. I could add it one day to this week, just so I can show it and put it in the members listing. I can put it in the members only group so you can see that. I have a necklace, like a beaded necklace. It's all goldstone, and I think I have at least one or two pendants. I have several pieces. So are you looking for anything specific in the goldstone arena? I don't know how much I'm going to do this one for yet, you guys, just so you know. Who knew? Does anyone out there, if anybody's watching, even on replay, if you knew or if you've seen this or you've had it or you know it, please share it. Please tell us about it, because like I said, it's been in my world and I had no idea what it was. Okay, I'm going to move. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to do this one as well. This is a sterling silver sun pendant. I did have a chain for this one, so I added a chain to it. But let you see how cute this little guy is here. And there you go. So what I did on this, I did a regular Dawn dishwashing detergent. I used Dawn, a toothbrush. I actually use my gloves a lot to just kind of like clean up, get body oils and things off, dry it really well, and then you can see I did a little bit of cleanup on the face to bring out the details. Wanted you to be able to see the face a little bit better. So that's coming up. I love the look. There's several of these online. This one has such a peaceful, happy face. Some look evil, some look scary. This one's just joyful. I feel like this is just happy and like, hey, I'm happy. The happy sun. So this one is coming up. And let me move these out of the way. I'll go a little bit quicker to show you the rest of these. Let me move that, this one. These are ones that are already listed. And here we go. I have, this is a Native American made, and I give all the information back there, but this is a modernist roadrunner with a turquoise eye there. There's that one. You know what? I can look. Let me write it to my list. I had it to my list of enhancers, so let me add it. I haven't gone through. Steph, hello. This one, this baby right here. Let me see. I think I do. I have a box that I haven't gone through. Okay, so Omega, and I also Goldstone. Yeah, okay. I will look for those. And let me see, on this guy, this one I will add in. He's so cute. Okay, that's coming up. Then I have this one, which is another version, another Roadrunner. Also vintage. This is an enhancer. And it is, I forgot where this one is signed. This one might not be signed, honestly. I have to look again. Okay, so that's coming up. And, okay, this I have all the information on. I will be able to get that to you as well. This is by an artist. It's signed right here. And so I have the information on that guy. Very rare though. It's a rare piece. This one was in my short earlier today. This is a beautiful, beautiful turquoise. I don't remember which it is right now, which mine it's from. But a lovely, lovely piece. So that, it didn't make it into the turquoise day. And okay, Steph, you want me to find out specifically this one for you? I can make sure that that one's next. And it'll go into the members only once it's listed, so you can see it. Okay, this is Howling at the Moon. So you have your wolf, and there's your moon right up here. It is also signed right down here. I don't remember who it is right now, but it will be in the listing. That's the original chain that came with it. So yeah, there's that one. Okay, let me write a note. It will go into, like I said, the members only first. Let me see stuff. And modern Roadrunner. All right, I got you. I'll set this here for just a sec. Okay. And okay, here we have a pair of sterling silver. Also, I think, yeah, these also do have a maker's mark along with sterling. Those are coming up. So arrowhead shape, like the hammered sterling silver. Very, very, very pretty. Very pretty. You can see that it has also stamping right there. So there is significance with those. Let's see. All right. This is like a little departure. This next one, this is a little bit different. I think those are all very different. But here's this one is, I try and keep them in the bag with their little, sterling silver thing. Anyone know who that is? Any ideas on that one? I'll tell you. This is James Avery and a retired design, retired pin. Back here. Hard to see with the pin. I'd have to open it up. But anyway, it's right there. It's James Avery. So for collectors, this is a retired piece. Set that there. This is the silver stuff, and then I'll go to the lapis. You guys are getting to see these, and then I'll let me put this back here. Okay, this right here is spectacular. Okay, my rule is don't try them on because it's gonna be blurry from right there, but hopefully you can see she's gorgeous. So pretty, very unique, and just the right amount. I mean, like that. She is a statement, is she not? Hopefully you can see, and I'll show you up close. Ah, you can tell from right there. If not, there we go. Oh, and don't mind my super pink chromed out nails. I love them. There'll probably be another version of something coming soon. Who knows? Okay, there we go. There's that. Love this piece. And let me go from here. Look at the sparkle in that and the size, the depth. So it's substantial. She is gorgeous. She is a beauty. She is vintage and she is marked, and all the stuff is right here. So I'll have that also in the list. You know, when I bring it up, it's right. Where is it? Right there. I'm just curious. I don't remember any of them. It is Mexico, but I can't tell. There's a mark underneath the Mexico and then 925. So I don't know for sure, but come on now. Did you want to say, isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Okay. All right, she's going to stay here for a second. I'm just going to babysit her. If you're interested, if you think she's lost, she's around my neck. Okay. Yeah, this is special. And let's see. Going back to the natural, I have on okay, let me do this without this falling down. Okay. I have more abalone. This is an abalone pendant. Abalone on this side. Let me get you where you can see the light. So abalone on that side, and then the scroll work detail on this side. So you have 2 in 1. I did put this on a chain that I thought was perfect for this. A little bit wider, a little bit flatter. It lays very nicely with this. So that is coming up. Really pretty. Okay, that. And, oh, here's the Hamza. I have to do a little bit more research on this one. I believe that's an opal in the center. Just want to make sure that it's, we want to make sure it's real or what it is before we go crazy. And so there's that is coming up. Again, another chain. I was able to get chains on those. Here is another ruby. No, not ruby, garnet. But this is just your average everyday pyrope garnet versus the uva pyrite, whatever this one is. Garnets, both garnets. Who would know? I'm watching, keeping an eye on her, Misty. She's right here, in case you're wondering. She's right here. She's right here, because you can't miss her. You can't find her later. She's around my neck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that one, again, I put new, or not a new chain. They're almost all vintage chains that I put on. We've done these before, but I also have the mother of pearl earrings, and I have the Sagen earrings, and here we have, this is a piece I know someone's going to love. I'm keeping it. This is like so, oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, this one, look at the beads here. Absolutely just amazing, gorgeous beads here. Artisan work. You have lapis, gold tone, and tiger's eye, and I'm not sure what this stone is. It might be jasper. And then here's your clasp on this one. So there we go. This is probably my favorite of the pieces I have with lapis today. So that one is she's just beautiful. And then I have a big lapis. This has a ring at the bottom. I don't know if it was designed for utilitarian purposes or if it was just cool, but I think it could be for both. And it literally is cool because it has, you can hear the stones. That is a beautiful, beautiful lapis right there. And you can see the size. I'll do the millimeters on and look at the difference in colors. So you can see, well, I put it right there. You can't really, but you can see the different sizes here. So this is the one with the gold, the silver ring, and then the other. And then I have one more piece that's really old. And I have not had to look at, I didn't do this one. I didn't add this one yet. It is antique. Okay, this is antique. Let me just double check. Antique, turquoise, and lapis. That's all I know about this one, but wait till you see it. If you like antique, the dog is whining. I figured yesterday was a little much for her to be in there so long. Couldn't do that looking at that from direction. Here is this one. If you like things that are more natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Antique. You know, this has seen some things. It has been around the world. It has had a life. Who has owned this? So these are turquoise. This is lapis. These beads that are gold tone, I don't know what these are. But this is very much an antique, I would say almost collector's item. For those that are collectors of stone, different. So you have your turquoise. No. Here's the deal. Being that this is antique, I am really shocked at the condition of this. Now, I haven't touched this at all. I did not touch. There's some things I will not touch, but this is one of them. So I didn't even do anything with the clasp on this because the history of this, there's just, I don't know, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for these things. I'm mesmerized. I will absolutely just go bonkers. So there's that one. There was one more. Oh, I have one more. And this one I think is interesting because this is Renoir Sator. This is a sterling silver brooch and earring set. Look at how flipping cool this is. Excuse me, but I think it is just amazing. So there is your brooch and the clean lines on this and just the beautiful construction. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So that leans back. This little, right here, the stem, just really pretty. So that one is the last one. No, I lied. There's one more here, but it's fine. Yeah, so this is Renoir Sator. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so that is the gist of it. What do you want to do? Do you think you can come back? If you want to come back tonight, I can come back tonight. I can do it. Or I can carry these pieces over and sprinkle them over the next few days. I am fine either way. They're going to get listed because I need to get these things out into the world. I can do them in a certain order. If there's ones that you absolutely love, I can prioritize them, or I can go ahead and see, everything literally goes back into their bag with their little thing. Or we can reconvene. I can bring them into tomorrow a little bit. It's totally, I know, Jenny, it's got to be super late for you. And so there we are. That's the main things. There's a couple other things, but those are the main ones. And then I grabbed this when I went to go get that Duplays. I wanted to see what was in this. So I don't remember what's in this case. Let's look real quick. Oh, forgot. Okay. Okay. I forgot what it was in there. So this is Jewels of the New Antiquity. Gifts to last for the next 1,000 years. Giving new life to jewels of past, supporting local businesses, benefiting charitable causes. Okay. The conservation biologist jeweler. All right. So this is, I guess, wow, look at that. Bex, are you still here? Because every time I see hematite, I think of you. Look at that necklace. Look at that. I mean, that cuff. Look at the collar that I'm wearing. That's striking. Okay. Anyway, I think of Bex every time because I didn't know what malachite was. And look at that. And all the other pretty pieces that are there. All right. This was sent to me in this box, and it's just been sitting on the shelf. All right. Lovely, lovely people. Yes. Do you like malachite? I have a lot of malachite too. If you're interested in malachite, I have some beautiful earrings. I have a couple of I have a lot. I have a lot, quite a bit. This is jade, I believe. This is going to be lace agate and maybe a little okay, can't think of it right now. Anyway, yeah, so that's probably going to be jade right there. So what I gathered just from that little thing that I read here, it looks like this may have been taken from other vintage or antique pieces and put together, reassembled in this piece. Giving new life to jewels of past, supporting local businesses. So who knows how old these pieces are? But if you're a malachite fan, or if you're a fan of certain things, let me know. Like I said, if you are looking or you're a fan, and a reciprocal, I need a chain like this one. It needs to be about 5 millimeters, and I need a candle snuffer that articulates at the bottom, because I have this is just what they're called. This is the name brand. Big ass candles. Are you familiar with the big ass candles? They're like this deep, and I have an articulating one. My daughter doesn't. I'm trying to find one to gift for my daughter. I will put this in. You know what? This will be perfect for Friday, because I'm just going to tell you, Friday is going to be the Asian theme. It's going to be Cinnabar and Jade and whatever else, Cloisonné. So this is going into. Let me put a note that will go into Friday. That's the theme. Tomorrow is turquoise and carnelian. It's a lot. So today, as soon as I get done, here's what I can do. Unless you see something that you absolutely want today, I think I will jump off of this today. I'm going to spend the time getting these. I will list these. These will get listed. When I list them, members, I will send you a link. So you'll have a link for the listings that are live. The ones that I already showed today, the ones I showed earlier, those will go into the regular store. They're not going to have the show discount. These items will go into new listings. I'll send you the link in the member chat, and then I will work on the turquoise and the carnelian. How does that sound? I need to look up a little bit more about Cinnabar too, because somebody asked me why I didn't buy or didn't get Cinnabar. I avoided it because all I've heard is that it's toxic, and that in especially hot areas, you should not wear it in when it's super hot. I don't know enough about it, but I didn't have any at all until I said that. And then some came to me, and then some more came to me, and then I purposely bought a piece. I opened it yesterday on the show. I'm not 100% sure that the piece I opened yesterday is real. I'm still on the fence about it. If it is real, there are pieces parts of it are real. I can tell you that other parts for sure aren't. So it may be one of those, like mix it together like the glass and the rock crystal. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend the time getting the listings done for you. I'll get the links out for you. They will hit the market at the show price. I'll show them tomorrow if they don't get purchased between now and then we'll just move on from there. Thumbs up on that. Thumbs up. Would love some thumbs up if you're here. And by the way, if you are hanging out and you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Because like tonight, if I did decide I got these things done early, maybe not to show these tonight, but other items that I have, and you'd get notified if I went live. It's free, and it's really, really, truly, truly helps the hosts. Just in general, it really does. It takes a lot of work to put these shows on. It takes a lot of work to do the videos. And it's just nice to know that people care enough to subscribe. It's a very valuable currency. I understand that. It's free, but to me, it is very, very valuable. Just wanted to say that. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't even begin to tell you. I love joking with you. I love being open with you and being able to tell you how I feel about things. I love that you love my nails. I sent my nail girl, Sandra, I sent her some of the drama that was going on and they're laughing. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go now and I will see you. Oh, wait. Okay, let's see. I like spiny. Steph, have you seen the spiny oyster? Have you had the preview? Did you see the preview? Have you seen the preview? If you haven't, I will show you really quick because I've got an epic spiny oyster necklace and earrings. But if you've already seen it, it's okay. I can bring. It'll be. I think it's tomorrow. I'm going to show that tomorrow. And Navajo pieces. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. I showed also a preview of the rings that I have, the Navajo made rings, and I am not selling those for $60. I'm not selling them for that at all. They're not that. I'm just telling you, they're not that level. I mean, they're not. Even if I bought them for $5 a piece, I'm not selling them for super cheap because I feel like it diminishes the real craftsmanship, the value, the history of these pieces. Obviously, I'm passionate about that, so I'm not going to match prices on those. I will see whether I'm even going to bring the rings or if I'm just going to go ahead and list them right onto the website. I don't want to spend the time showing them for an expectation that maybe that I'm overpriced. That may not be the expectation. It may be that I'm priced right. Let's just leave that right there. And we all have different business models. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go before I get myself in too much trouble. This one will be available soon. Spiny oysters tomorrow, for sure. I'm just not sure about the Navajo. I read a lot, and it just doesn't sit well with me. It hurts my heart, if that makes sense. Okay, my dear people, love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. And for those that are approaching the 1 month mark for your channel membership on the reserve list, you are going to get a new icon as of 2 days. 2 days already. Can you believe that? I can't believe it's been a month. Love you. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be nice. Don't be mean to others. Don't talk crap about people behind their back. And accept people for who they are and worry about your own self. Bye.